Sup, nerds?
I'm Ron Burgundy, and Boku fucked his own foot.
That's not what happened at all. Right,
Fuck you, San Diego.
So, we should have 2 streams of LA Noire left. We'll be closing up Advice this time, and starting Arson today.
In the first 2 cases of arson.
Yeah, the first couple cases. Your shit's coming online. Alright, cool. Let me just quickly...
So I have one of the people you may have seen liking my shit is a British friend of mine who self-identifies as a bottom femboy. Right?
Yeah.
And they and I do some RP sometimes. So I told them today when I heard the news about Prince William being pegged, I said, "So, I guess it's British tradition to get dicked down by an American."
Yep, why did our avatars disappear? Let me fix that.
That joke's funny, fuck you.
Hold on, I wasn't paying attention. What did you say?
Joke's ruined.
Or no, wait, did I just actually... No, it's my layers that I messed up. Okay. Alright.
You messed up Shrek, you fat fuck.
No, say it again. I wasn't paying attention.
So, I have a British friend that I RP with sometimes, right? And they identify as a bottom femboy, you know, like you.
Right.
And, so, I read the news about Prince William's getting pegged a lot today, and I said to him, "So I guess it's British tradition to get dicked down by an American, huh?"
Yeah, sounds like it. Okay, that should be good now. Alright.
You wanna know what pisses me off most about the Oscars this year?
I don't know what.
It is so inconsequential, and I firmly believe it was all staged. Chris Rock's now joking about it.
Yeah. Oops, didn't mean to select that.
Didn't mean to select this dick, that boy.
No one selects the dick selects you.
Is that what you told Mume?
I don't fuck Mume.
I'm very concerned about Fauna.
Concerned? Wow,
Do you see her fans?
Yeah, I see 'em.
They're the weirdest fucking sons of bitches I've ever seen.
They got a mommy fetish.
They literally go, "Mommy, he's gonna mag all over me," and then they have the same spray with cum all over it. I just go, "Ew," and I'm staring at it like, what in the goddamn is wrong with you people?
I saw a guy asking on VT that the next time she does an ASMR stream, she should put her ass on the mic and rip a big juicy fart. I will come buckets, thanks.
He had a personal stash of 20 cigarettes.
Eating.
I'm
eating dinner.
All of it.
I'm trying to fucking eat, you stupid fuck.
Alright then. You're the boss, man. We got more morphine. More morphine fiends.
I can't see for some god awful reason.
Dead judge.
Like the Twitch stream isn't working. The fucking Discord stream isn't working. I'm locked out of everything.
Huh. That's strange.
Don't you just love it when your detective partner can't help you solve the case because you're just blind and deaf?
No, you're not deaf necessarily. I have everything. I can tell you everything. Alright, well, we got the situation. There was a shooting at a club. He was found with morphine, so we gotta check that. Homicide should be there already. Maybe we get to say hi to Bukowski and Rusty again.
You know what's my favorite fucking joke I've ever heard?
What?
A man goes to a gym club, right?
Right.
He likes working out. He works out a lot, and he's blind.
There's a change in the wind.
Right?
Right.
So he's just staring. He's just staring straight ahead, working out.
Streak. You never know, we'll get swept up in a thing
Do I
like
have that car? think I might.
He's running. He all of a sudden hears something stomping over to him. So and a woman walks up to him and goes, "Why are you staring at me? You're making me feel uncomfortable." And he just goes, "Well, I'm blind." So she gets the manager, and the manager he pulls out, and the blind dude pulls out a card that shows he's a blind motherfucker. And the manager says that's fine, sir, but you can't go making people feel uncomfortable in the gym. What?
That's kind of bullshit. You do get some cool cars in Hollywood.
Reason number, whatever the fuck we're on now.
By the way, I found all the golden film reels.
Yeah, you like sucking dick, huh?
And I got a bunch of cars from the showroom, so, you know, things are cool.
Hey, you like LA Noire, huh? You know they're never gonna make a second one, right?
I know.
Back again. We're here about the
You can't really make a sequel to it, though, unless you want to make it... Unless you want to make it P.I. Noire and make it Jack and Biggs working together as private eyes. But then
LA Noire 2, it's in fucking Texas this time.
No, it would never work. LA Noire in Texas. New York Noire. NY Noire.
Dallas Noire.
Is that really a thing?
Yeah, it would probably take place during the 60s, during the Civil Rights Movement, and you'd have to, and it put a strong emphasis on, you know, empowerment.
Yeah, probably. I mean, it's Texas. We don't really need to do that detective thing around here, because we have gun rights and we use them.
See what's left of the owner, Eddie McGoldrick.
I'm robbing you, the fuck you are!
No, Eddie McGoldrick.
Yeah, that pretty much.
In my old unit.
I'm stealing I'm taking your gun away. Oh no, you took my gun, but what about my second gun? What?
Exactly, that's Texas for you.
Get this.
Texas actually is big on encouraging self-defense. I love that. You can actually illegally carry a lot of weapons in Texas without a license.
Dude, I saw someone walking around with a 50 cal BMG.
You mind if we take a
Hell
look around?
yeah.
Be my guest. You might want to word with the
I'm pretty
hostess,
sure
too.
Demo
I'll
Ranch is
keep her
down there
company
in
for you,
Texas.
Alright then.
Why the fuck is this piece of shit not working?
1,000 rounds into it.
Yeah, do you want me to try to restream it to you or what?
Just keep hold on.
I mean, let me try. Oh. It is connected. Okay. We'll wait on him for a second. Well, at least let's take a look around the bar.
Certainly sends a message.
Yeah, don't shoot like that to kill. Shoot like that to intimidate.
When you're ready to have a civil conversation,
Never
we
the
can
same,
try it
are
again.
Say that every time, Mel. It really made a mess here. Guess people were in a hurry to leave. I don't blame them. Why is it that right as I run out of cigarettes, I end up playing games that tempt me?
Catch all the good ones, Phelps.
Alright, let's check on Neko. Is it coming back? Nope, still need waiting on them. Alright, go ahead and examine the other body then. Middleston. Nothing in his hands, it looks like.
We have a new source, or is this coming from what's left in circulation?
Good question. If it was still in circulation, the value for that shit would have gone up after we caught Lenny the Fink's stash. Nothing in that pocket. Okay.
Well-maintained, custom case. Someone cared for this instrument.
Looks like a regular trombone to me. Looks like they'd put more emphasis on the case than the instrument.
Never the same, are they? What's that click? Neat
Oh
trick.
boy.
The case must have cost more than the trumpet.
Let's see, a band for shooting up heroin, a needle, frickin' spoon for cooking shit. Jesus.
We should follow up on the musician angle.
Yeah, all these musicians go to the Blue Room. What are the odds?
He kept his stash close at hand.
Oh, wasn't there another body?
They didn't even try to crack the safe.
So what, did they not want the money?
Bad luck, Eddie. Okinawa couldn't kill you, but knowing the wrong people in this city.
Alright, let's check on Neko. Nope, still off. Alright. Nothing in his pockets. Huh. Managed to open the safe. Was he just trying to get the gun? I guess that makes sense. Clearly they weren't after the money. They just wanted to kill him. Let's try that other back room.
dozen packs to a carton, 100 cartons or more. Looks like a couple of months' supply.
God, imagine surviving the horrors of Hamburg Hill, thinking that you see the worst humanity had to offer, and then getting off by some dumb fucking cocaine. Yep. God, that is a year's supply. I want that in my room so badly. Being a smoker sucks when you're out of money. Maybe you people donated to my Ko-Fi. Nudge, nudge, wink. Hot damn, BAR.
Brand new. Never fired. Haven't been degreased yet.
M191885. 50
This guy
cal,
hunting for
or
bear?
30 cal.
Look at these things.
They're BARs. You get the odd guy who sneaks one of them home from the war. How did he get 3 of them? Army surplus morphine, Army surplus weapons, Army surplus valors. Sound familiar?
We should get back to the station and check the details of what exactly was lifted from that ship.
Alright, well, let's interview our witness first. I'll take it from here, Bukowski.
Ma'am, I'm Detective Phelps, Administrative Vice Squad.
Welcome to the 111 Club, Detective. Feels like I've had half the LAPD in here today already.
Alright. Hostess. Just the hostess. 26 years old. Looks a little tense, but otherwise normal. Alright.
Any idea who did the shooting?
No idea. It was my day off. If I had been here, honey, I'd be full of holes just like the others.
I don't think you're being completely honest with me, sister.
You want to level with me, miss, before we start taking an interest in you?
This place has been on the slide for years. Eddie turns up, buys the club, then we start getting visits from tough guys. Next thing you know, we have the St. Valentine's Day massacre. Are you getting the picture?
If Uncle Sam will help you when you get home, you may as well help yourself. I mean, we've heard the horror story from the VA. Yep.
Tell us about Eddie.
Eddie didn't know a thing about running a nightclub. He came into some money and waltzed in and bought the place. The previous owner thought all his Christmases had come at once.
Think she's being sold me. Good cop.
Where do you think you got the money?
My guess was that he was selling the sort of quality product that you don't need to advertise.
Thank you for your help, ma'am.
Eddie was in over
Would
his
explain a
head,
lot.
but he was a decent boss.
Well then. Done, Bukowski? We are. We'll follow up on the surplus goods angle.
I thought this was such a nice area.
Is somebody gonna tell us what the hell's going on?
Or you all can just fuck off?
Show's
Let me do it.
over.
Just want a
Keep
quick
moving,
look is
all
all.
of you.
Trust me, you don't. Go to the police station and just check that list. Might as well. You want me to show the video, Neko? Ugh. On stream? You can fucking, or you know, just let people click it.
Hello?
Yo! Can you hear some background?
Oh, fuck my fan.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm getting
I
a
sent
call.
you. I put a video in the thing.
Yeah, I saw that. I
Put it on for the stream. How
or
I
just
feel.
let people click it.
Oh, no, I think I want to see your honest reactions to this piece of shit.
I'm not going to fucking put my stream on hold for a YouTube video, dude. Not to mention it's going to be a pain in the ass to do that. I have to fucking... Dude, it's a full screen game and fucking... I'm limited to my trackpad here for a moment, so let's just... right. But is the game showing up? Is the stream showing up?
Nope, nothing's showing up. Fuck me.
God damn it.
I'm done. I'm going to just jump today.
Just gonna jump?
I am absolutely tired of the limitless bullshit of technology. Like, how the fuck did we stomach this shit?
Yeah. There's no windowed option for this game, Iggy. It's full screen or nothing, which is why I'm using the chibis, just so it's less shit I have to worry about. Alright, well. With any luck, maybe you can try to watch the stream on your own, then try to help from chat, I don't know.
Oh no, I can't even see it on fucking whatchamacallit.
On Twitch?
Yep.
Jesus Christ. I guess you could just use my narration then. Pretend like I'm a Noire protagonist. So
How well
anyways,
did you know the owner?
Goldrick? Well enough. He was in my unit.
That's some cruel irony.
Oh my
If
fucking
Ooh,
god.
ladies from Shanghai, that's a good one.
Back home.
It happens more
Oh
than you
my
think.
fucking
Young
god.
guys trying to adjust to normal life,
What's up?
Oh,
getting mixed up in the wrong
oh
crowds.
god, I don't
Kid
like
had
that
just
at
bought a
all.
nightclub.
What are you freaking out over there?
Until someone
Okay,
filled
so
him
Matt
full of
Walsh
gold.
posted a
You don't come
video
into that
on-
kind of money that quickly without
on
pissing
Twitter.
a few people off.
Right?
Any Central unit of 484 just occurred, 3155 West 4th Street.
It's a giant
Channel code 3
long
identified.
strand. Basically, take New York City and then make everything very compact in one straight line.
Right?
So it's 500 meters tall, right?
Right?
Let me put this in freedom units.
What's going on?
That fucking rat Stoker has gone public about Brenda.
Who is Brenda?
Okay, so it's about
Brenda is LA's
16,500 feet tall, right?
Of course everyone
Right.
knows. Brenda pays her way.
Are we cops or a collection?
6.5,
Whores have been around since
650,
the Bible. Our job is to keep it off the
660
streets so Joe
feet
Citizen and his
wide,
wife
right?
can stroll around
Right.
unmolested.
Then we should change the law.
Are you out of your mind? Every politician
Then-
in America is against prostitution.
It's 105
using them.
meters.
So where does
Long.
Stoker come in?
He objects to the LA.
So it's a long fucking
cut.
piece of shit.
Everyone in on this?
Yeah, and that's the problem. From a little acorn.
Yeah,
to a
I can
large
imagine.
tree
Why
grown,
is this important?
He could bring the whole thing crashing down on us.
Trying to push us to live in that?
Okay.
Aren't you
That's
supposed
dumb.
to be working
Sir, do you know which robbery detectives are working the Army surplus theft from the Coolidge?
Caldwell and McManus? I saw Caldwell in the squad room not long ago if you want to speak to him.
Thank you, sir. We'll do that.
This way.
Rockstar wants to avoid controversy.
Guy gave his wife a tap. I'd say all's fair
We're
in love
talking
and war.
about Rockstar, right?
Yes.
Eric,
Uh-huh.
you got a minute?
Isn't being controversial like 90% of their marketing campaign?
Cole, anytime.
You've
Unless
been
it's
working the docks
Cowboys and
robbery
Ham.
on the SS
Yeah.
Coolidge?
Yeah, that's right.
So how do you see it?
I still say they
Inside
should make a
job.
sequel
Either
to
the
Bully
guys
rather
working
than
the
GTA
wharves or some of the
6.
guys on the ship.
What else was taken
Yes.
apart from the morphine?
Counterpoint.
BARs, case of Thompson.
Not as many people are looking forward to Bully 2.
Homicide just recovered.
I have good authority that Bully has a very strong
BARs
cult
and a mountain
fan
of
base.
cigarettes At a shooting at the 111.
Bully is the Majora's Mask
I better get over.
of
Do you have a copy
Rockstar
of the
Games.
manifest? Yeah. Here it is.
Still not getting a sequel, though.
Probably not, yeah.
So how do we connect the dots?
Not necessarily a
Robberies to
sequel,
the
just
National
another game
111
of the
club?
similar premise and scope. Let's see. Here's McGoldrick. M1911, those are Browning auto rifles, those are BARs.
Here's our backroom arsenal from the 111 Club.
2 Thompson submachine guns. Let's see. Jack Kelso, Courtney Sheldon, John Higgins.
I got the jitters again.
Felix Avaro, I know these guys. Feller cigarettes.
This is the crate we recovered.
Jesus, 960 pounds of cigarettes? Fuck me. I want to smoke that all at once and die of cancer now.
Guy gave his wife a tap.
And 2 tons of morphine tartrates.
500,000 cigarettes loose on the streets of L.A. Enough to arm 3 companies. Some of these guys are from my old unit. They must have finally shipped home. Kelso, Sheldon, McGoldrick.
McGoldrick was on the boat?
Sure, we checked him out.
McGoldrick bought the 111 Club, Harry.
Wait till they realize racial implications of having Latino women be a criminal. That's actually what I'm most scared of. I don't have a problem with a female character in Rockstar Games. I've actually wanted one for a while. I can see a badass.
She's not going to be a criminal.
I want a badass female character for a Rockstar game. She's not going to be a criminal, though. They're going to make her virtuous as hell.
Yeah, like everything she does is for the little.
It's like every fucking thing. It's like every other fucking time we get these virtue-signaling characters, it's all just pandering and appealing to SJWs.
She robs a bank, but it was run by Nazis.
Looks like whoever stole the dope is getting muscled.
By whom?
Dragner or Cohen. They control
She
the
smuggles
hub.
drugs.
Thanks, Harry.
For the orphans.
They're actually life-saving medicines. She shot the chief of police. Wanted to rape people.
Yep.
I'm thinking of moving up to a 45. I want to stop him with 1 round.
She shot an unarmed, white-haired male who was minding his business. He didn't hold the right opinions.
Exactly.
Boku fucking dies.
As long as I can finish my cigarette, I'll be happy.
No, you don't get to.
Fuck you.
He was in the bathtub, and he'd taken one of his fingers. Mouthpiece or stripped off me at the grand jury.
She shot the chief of police because he accidentally fell onto the delete body cam footage button.
Uh-huh.
She breaks into the police department. Hold on. Okay, I saw a little bit of Twitch, and I have a question.
Yeah?
Why is it not black and white?
Oh, you know what? I completely forgot about that. Holy shit.
You're a stupid fucking whore.
I turned it on while I was looking for the golden film reels. Because I needed to find a blue house.
So, half your old lackeys were on that boat.
I'm going to say this
the late
once.
Mr. Goldrick.
Yeah.
Right.
They weren't my lackeys.
I'm what?
You're a cuck.
Subordinates,
I'm a
fans,
dom.
whatever you want to call them.
There were a lot of people
You
on that
are
boat.
a cuck.
Maybe you're behind this whole thing.
And you
Phelps.
base that on?
Wouldn't that be a master stroke? Hey, cut me in
Admit it
early
the
and we'll
fuck
ride
up,
this
and
one
it's
into the
true.
sunset.
Sounds like you've got the case.
I did what?
You like
All sewn up,
lollies.
Roy. We should call it a day and go home.
And
So I'm a
miss out on
cuck
the
because I
blue
like to
room?
fuck
I
tight
could
cunny?
do that too.
Oh, fuck you!
Look out!
Goddamn drivers in LA. God, it's such terrible fucking... Why do we let people like this behind the wheel? Alright, here we are, the blue room.
I love how they're making this veteran bill a fucking political issue now. Like, oh look, Republicans don't like. What else was in the bill? Give us the bill. What was in the bill?
That's how they always do that shit, right? They always put something they don't want in a bill that has something they do want, so when they decline it because of the one thing, they say they hate the other.
They voted.
It is by far the scummiest thing about how we pass bills in America.
We're the Democrats. We're introducing a bill to save puppies. Yes, but this gives PETA more money and gives kill shelters more power. So I'm not going to vote for it. This Republican hates puppies.
Exactly.
There's also apparently something because the Democrats got to draw the districts this year.
Mm-hmm.
They removed moderate Republicans, right?
Of course they did.
And some of them are apparently donating to the MAGA Republicans to make them look like more of a threat.
they're donating to the mangas to make them look worse. What?
Yeah, look how powerful these people are. Look how bad this country is. We must change it.
It's like you're the ones making them bad, though.
I'm
not gonna blame the puppet for who's pulling the strings, okay?
No. They're not puppets. They're propping them up
Yeah.
and saying, "Look, this is bad. We need a blue wave to change this."
God, they're still holding that blue wave shit. It's even dumb. It's almost as done as January Sixers.
We're making inquiries into the
Yeah, we
recent
need a
deaths
blue
of
wave.
4 musicians.
Good fucking luck.
Cared about dead black men.
Don't you know that they're gonna change Florida and Texas this
What we
year?
care about is 2 tons
Fucking
of Army
doubt that
surplus
shit.
morphine showing up on the street.
Now, Texas has always had a bit of a blue streak, but socially it is red as hell. You ain't gonna turn Texas blue just like that.
You're forgetting something. You're forgetting one key detail.
Yeah?
Californians are moving to Texas.
Fuck, that's right. Oh god. That's why I keep smelling kale.
Kale is good for you, man, eh? Come on, try some kale.
Yeah.
It goes great with quinoa.
The fuck is quinoa? And why are you Canadian all of a sudden?
Come on, man. Quinoa's great, dude.
Alright, I'm just gonna... Okay, we're about to do an interview. I'm gonna focus on the case here.
It's totally excellent, bro.
That German gibberish at me, Elsa.
Audacious.
Dude, I'm trying to concentrate.
While I see to this.
Will you sit down?
Why antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, head officer. You have work to do.
Alright then. Looks pretty relaxed, a little smarmy though. Army surplus morphine.
People are dying of overdoses. If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
I can't help you.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
What?
Hopheads appear to get a free pass at this club. You all know about the morphine.
And how do you expect to prove that? I have a rehearsal to finish. It's time for you to leave.
My partner mentioned a couple of names. You recognize
That's what I'm supposed to use this one
I
for.
have no idea what you're talking about.
So the other one would have been doubt, fuck.
You knew these men.
And how would you like to prove that, detective?
Because they all work at the Blue Room. You tell me you never met them once?
You're out of
Wait,
your
what?
depths here,
Fuck.
detective.
Get bent, gay boy.
Redo that shit.
You're fucking gay, cause you can't solve a case without my help. SMH, dude.
I could solve cases on my own, it's just that Elsa's hard to read. She's the only one I ever have problems with.
You need some help, baby boy?
Can't help me, you're blind and deaf. You're just a voice in my head at this point. You're my imaginary head wound friend.
Yes, but my dick's bigger than yours.
So, it's not about size, it's about skill.
Look, I'm pretty sure my dual 18 inches does a lot more than you with like an inch.
You know, because you're like a fucking caveman, alright? You just brute force, okay? I've got technique and finesse.
Technique and finesse doesn't help if your wee weapon is the size of a fucking atom.
It's fucking 12 inches. That is the best a male can hope for. You're a Fuda, you're cheating.
What if the police cared about dead black men? Good point.
Okay, you don't count. You're a Fuda. You're on cheat mode.
About is 2 tons of Army
It's
surplus
very
morphine
small.
showing
It's
up
like
on the
an
street.
itty-bitty goldfish.
If you care about working in this town, you better give me something on Biddleston and Bow, or their knucklehead buddies Tyree and Lamont.
And this is your idea of making
Wanna know
inquiries?
something, Goku?
What?
is so small, it made Hitler rethink his Ubermensch idea.
Roy, how about you get a drink while I see this?
Best fucking joke I've ever had.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you have to be an Aaron for that, right?
Aaron,
whatever. Saying, who
Why
cares?
antagonize him, Elsa? You know what he's capable of.
Ask your questions, Head Officer. We have work to do.
so there's a white dude being ganged up by like 30
People
black
are
dudes.
dying of overdoses.
Right.
If you know anything about it, you need to tell me.
And look at all that white supremacy.
A lot of cats are into the thing. There's nothing special about your boys.
You can do this the easy way with me, or I can call my partner back over. I
Yeah,
can
remember
assure
that
you he's a lot
dialogue,
less
okay.
sensitive.
You think
Internet
your threats
leftists saying
frighten me?
all art is political when the
Black man
politics are the
don't
same
supply
generic
nothing.
fascism
You
and
think there's
war
a black
bad
man in
they've
this town
seen
holding on to
the
2 tons of
9,000th
morphine?
time.
He'd be dead in a
I
minute.
can barely hear you over
White
the game,
man
dude.
supplies, black man buys.
Walsh is coming on his geckos again.
Matt Walsh? Okay. Who the hell is that, by the way?
Vosh.
Oh, Vosh. Okay.
Also,
Why do we give that guy attention? I feel like if we just ignore him, he will go away.
Listen, he is...
Like, this
he
is the
said-
problem. This is the thing about problematic fucking personalities. They're only a problem because you fucking give them attention, which is what they fucking want in the first place.
He has said he wants a Fuda with a horse cock to fuck his ass. He's going to touch me inappropriately.
Then cock smack him.
My partner mentioned a couple
I don't
of
want my
names.
dicks to touch that
recognize him?
fucking weirdo.
I have no idea what you're talking
You're not touching him, you're smacking him with them.
I don't want any parts of me touching him anywhere.
Okay, so it wasn't a lie after all, it's just pure doubt. Okay.
The only way you're going to get rid of me is to give me an answer.
I knew Cornell. We worked together a few years ago.
Okay, fine.
He
Fine.
loved the music.
Fine, that's
Music
fine. I'll
didn't love
put
him.
you back, bring you back, and remind you, but you
What
don't
does that
mention
mean?
me.
It means that he just wasn't that good.
Okay? That's answering
He was a sad, lonely
It
chap.
doesn't matter.
Boys, take 5 minutes, please. I need to have a private word with the officer. Why do you ask people to least talk about the subject? You could have them jailed.
Drugs are against the law, Elsa.
Why are you throwing up?
Oh god. Oh god.
Do you have to keep detracting from my stream?
This is great. This is glorious.
What happened on Twitter now?
Hey, I need some money. I need $110.
Screw you, I need money.
I need this figurine.
What is it?
Who the fuck do you think it is?
I can make several guesses.
I'm gonna put it in a fucking glass jar.
Is it related to V Shoujo or Hololive?
No and yes.
Gura?
No, God no.
Fauna?
No.
Marie, that's who you like.
Yeah.
You want a Marine you can put in the jar. I see.
I want the special limited edition Marine to put in the jar.
Full of Never felt ashamed.
This is getting us nowhere.
Do you think you'll win your war against narcotics?
It's not my war. It's against the law. My job is to prosecute the laws of this city.
Do you think you can stop people from needing drugs, detective?
I'm asking the questions here.
Then why do you come to me with your stupid questions? You know who controls the drugs in this city.
It's not enough to just survive, Elsa. You have to try and make the world a better place.
Brave words. Very noble.
I like how Cole was trying to convince himself there for a second.
Oh no.
Do you have to freak out about something every 2 minutes?
My dad just texted me asking who Chris Chan is.
You'll find him holding court at the
Oh boy.
He can wait. Something I need to shore up. Give me till tomorrow morning.
How do I answer that one?
Don't do anything I wouldn't do, partner.
I think there's a guy who made like an hour video
there's a documentary series that still isn't anywhere near caught up.
Yeah,
Which
not the
episode
documentary
was
series.
all
There's a guy who does like a... I forget what he's fucking called, though. He appeared on like fucking Monkey Jones a while back. I can't remember his name, though. But he did do a thing on Christian. Actually, I think there's a Down the Rabbit Hole. It's about Sonic getting kicked out? Not at all. Yeah.
No, it's about Ocean Marine getting a limited edition figure, and I'm about to fucking bust.
Yeah.
I feel like Kei-san's gotten worse since she joined VShojo.
What did you expect? She joined VShojo. I just love how everybody's freaking out about her twerking, even though fucking Coco did it. Coco fucking coined the term horny for VTubers, okay?
I'm horny. Yeah,
Fuck.
and then it became Marine's thing. It's like, I'm horny.
Yeah. It's like, I love how we're okay with looting VTubers and being lewd about VTubers, but VShojo is evil because they're lewd. I just fucking love that hypocrisy. Okay, there are better reasons to hate them. Yanners is an anti-lol. A fruit cheats on her enlisted husband. Those are good reasons to hate them.
Silver plays with a fucking idiot.
Who?
So Silver plays with that guy.
Who's that guy?
I don't fucking remember his name.
Yeah.
I like girls, dipshit.
Oh, Joe Cat. Yeah, that dipshit. The dipshit who fucking one moment says there's like no one, you don't need anyone else's approval for your art but your own. But oh, poor me, I'm not good enough for people to like me. Fucking that asshole. Dipshit who fucking silences and censors people who disagree with them, who criticize them, and then whines about it for sympathy. Fuck Joe Cat.
It's $81. It's how much is a glass jar? 100. It's a third of the size of my dick.
Ben, at risk losing the trail.
Well, no, what happened was Joe Cat had a shitty take about politics in video games and games as art, and literally referenced H-Bomber Guy, who is an intellectually dishonest piece of shit who tries to put his woke leftist horseshit into everything. Right? He got a lot of detraction for that, and rightfully deserved, and he ended up taking the comment down, effectively censoring everybody who quote retweeted him. And I was like the last person who did that to him. I was the last person to call him on his shit, and he blocked me as soon afterwards. So I can't help but think he struck a nerve, which might explain why he tried to engage me in conversation on Twitter. After he was apparently looking himself up to see what people were saying about him. Yeah. And he says he's okay with feedback, but he doesn't. But none if that feedback isn't kind. Like, do you not understand criticism? And don't get me wrong, I'm not one of these shitheels who sits there and act like criticism is sacred and you can never challenge it. No, absolutely. Criticism can be fucking wrong. Critics can be called out. Critics can be subjects of criticism too. Alright, I'm not going to sit here and say, accept all criticism. No, when you ask for fucking feedback, you're going to get the fucking feedback. I wasn't even making fun of his artwork. I was making fun of him. And he's sitting there strawmanning me, accusing me of assuming his intent. I didn't assume his intent. I made suggestions because he asked for feedback. He's strawmanning me.
Yeah, he asked for feedback, and both of us chip in, and it just goes, well, why are you trying to control my art? And it just felt like he was trying to trap us into like, we just hate art.
LAPD. We're
Yeah.
looking for Mayor Cohen. I believe he has lunch.
That's the thing, because he keeps making this big deal about assuming my artistic intention. It's like, okay, motherfucker, first of all, assuming artistic intention is exactly the problem people have with your politics and game shit, because that's exactly what people like you are doing when you argue for that shit. You're assuming the artistic intention. Secondly, I'm not assuming shit. You already said you made it just for fun, so what I want to know is, why are you saying you're making it just for fun and then fretting about feedback which you asked for? If you made it for fun, then don't give a shit what anybody says. You do you.
Here, there's not going to be any trouble, is there?
Which table?
Number 3, if you'll follow me.
Says you can get me into
Alright.
Warner.
We're gonna meet the Mouse Man. Is that what they called? I mean, his name is Mickey.
LAPD. We have some questions
Hi,
regarding...
Mickey. How's it hanging?
Fine. Just fine, Roy. I see you brought Iga Beaver along. Hope he's not going to put
But I
the
wish
shakes
I
on
had
me again.
$100.
Phelps.
I'm not gonna get
Mickey
this
Cohen.
figure.
Good
I know
afternoon.
it.
I wish I had just 20.
Yes,
So I
man.
could get some cigarettes.
Aren't you a little green?
Want some cigarettes,
Johnny
Moleskin?
Stompanato, Cole. He has the
I mean, I
biggest
do have my
schlong in
bong right
Hollywood
here
and
if someone
the
wants
smallest
to
gun. Or maybe that's the other
make me
way
take a
around.
hit.
I can never quite remember.
Oh, don't do it,
funny
Iggy.
guy,
Don't do
Roy.
it. He doesn't need weed. He's
I don't
already
know,
irrational.
he
He
said
doesn't
he was
need to
a
be
funny
more
guy,
rational.
And how much fun it would be to get together.
Make him drink water. Make
Poor
him drink
Johnny.
water.
He's the dark sensitive type. He's a serviceman too, Cole.
So,
Johnny was at Okinawa.
two things about this dude.
Marines.
Number one, Stompanato is a cool fucking name. Number two,
like
you know how
Alright,
he's
have we
being like a
finished
big
flirting?
man thinking
You got
he's so
something to
tough and
discuss, Roy?
cool
You're gonna
and
stand
shit?
around beating the meat while my lunch
Real
is
life, he gets
We
killed
have
by a
some questions.
14-year-old
cooked.
girl.
Do I need my lawyer?
Alright. What do you...
God, I wish I get the Hoshu Marine adjustable figure so I could put it in the fucking jar.
Alright. He looks
I
serious
would-
but straight. Let's ask about the Finkelstein drug operation.
Your brother-in-law,
I
Lenny
would
Finkelstein,
fucking
was selling
display that
stolen
shit.
morphine. He had 1/3 of the shipment.
Old news, kid. I don't know anything about what Lenny was up to.
Don't know anything about what your brother-in-law was up to. Lips are looking a little dry there, buddy. Let's go, bad cop.
So I'm supposed to believe
Look
that you
in
don't
your
know
lip.
what happened to the rest of the shipment.
Lenny, God rest his soul, was a moron. He was family, though, and I haven't made a beef about that, so count yourself lucky, kid. The H is a filthy habit, and I don't condone it. The simple solution would be to have all the dope fiends put down.
So you don't know where he got the morphine.
Kid, ask a question you might get an answer to.
Why are you so gay, Mr. Finkelstein?
He looks pissed. Alright. Tell me what you know about the
Mr.
111 club shooting.
We believe there's a link between a group of
Mr.
Marines.
Cohen, why are
and
you
morphine
eating
stolen from the
non-kosher
SS
food?
Coolidge. One of those
Because
Marines
that's
was
the
shot
only
to death
food asset
in a
they have in
club
the game.
last night.
I wouldn't know anything about that.
Mr. Cohen, there's cheese on your steak.
Just looking pretty nervous there. Bad cop? Bad cop.
So you
Hell
haven't
yeah.
heard anything about what happened at the 111 Club?
What can I say, kid? I'm shocked that in the land of opportunity, Uncle Sam's finest feel the need to resort to crime. It's a dangerous business. I can attest to that. I'd recommend they get out of the life. Quickly.
A few Negroes saying goodbye on the sidewalk will never make the papers, Mickey. But we had a judge in Pasadena say adios the other day. Prominent white people popping their clogs makes everyone nervous.
You know dope has never been my thing, Roy. It's always been for schmendricks like Jack D and Jimmy Utley. But I'll ask around and I'll get back to you. Hey, you boys want some lunch? How about a drink?
We'll take a rain check on that. Come on, Cole, we're leaving.
We could have a drink for the road.
We have to cut that dope. It looks bad with people dying.
We have to get the rest of it. There's no way of watering down the stuff in those little packages. You have to put the squeeze on those guys and get the rest of it.
They don't seem the type to frighten that easy.
We'll see.
Fucking Marines. What do you think they've been frightened of already?
KGPL's going crazy.
Deodorants were created to solve a fake problem and thrive thanks to the patriarchy.
Hollywood bus. They want every car. Go.
To solve the what problem?
Hey, can you give me a hand? I got a hard case.
Deodorant solves a fake problem because of the patriarchy.
How is BO a fake problem? Does your nose not work, sister? That's even dumber than the pink tax. Oh my god.
Actually, the pink tax has some merit.
Not really. Most of it's lies.
I mean, when you see two identical products, one is pink and costs more.
Pink dyes are more expensive for like plastic, especially for like plastic and shit. There's a bunch of science behind it. But saying two identical products, here's the thing. Number one, they're not the same product, that's why they're sold as separate products. And number two, nothing's stopping you from buying the other product.
The other product makes me smell like a man.
Further on the shooting at 1384 North Bronson. 116 Adam reports the suspect is on the roof of the J.W. Robinson building. All units approach with caution.
Checkmate patriarchy.
Got an active shooter, we're gonna take care of it.
15 Adam, go to 1370 Gordon Street. Establish a perimeter and stand by.
Yeah, let's drive in front of it instead of, you know, behind where we can sneak up on them.
Yes, but that wouldn't be very fair to the gunman.
Someone's never been to an anime convention. Yes. Wait, uncolor shit is cheapest for a reason, yeah. Like, oh, women's perfumes and shampoos are so much more expensive. Well, yeah, because you want the shit that makes you smell good. We just want shit to cover up the bad scent. Alright. Get my gun.
Officer down at 1384 North Bronson. Ambulances en route. Repeating all units. Officers still need help on Bronson. Approach with extreme caution.
It's clear, go!
Reinforcements are on the way. Oh, I thought that was a pipe I can climb. Damn.
We're covered, Phelps. LAPD, drop the gun now!
17-year-old Render tells r/Annie work about his terrible Republican boss who drives an F-250 with Trump flags who fired him for playing Rage Against the Machine at work. What is the problem?
Okay, run that by me again.
A 17-year-old Render tells r/Annie work about his terrible Republican boss who drives an F-250 with Trump flags who fired him for playing Rage Against the Machine at work. What is the problem?
There is no problem here.
Oh, no, there's a problem.
The Trump flags?
No.
Rage Against the Machine?
It's a 14-year-old kid who made it up for upvotes and awards.
Of course. Fucking course. Speaking of rage, see how they reacted to Roe v. Wade? I love how people like defend this, like, of course they're gonna be against system oppressing people. It's like, okay, I'm sorry, but like, just put something down here, put my foot down here or something. Something being decided by the states instead of mandated by the federal government is less restriction, not more. Even if that does suck because where you live, technically it's less restriction. So Rage is actually hypocritical to try to take that stance and then try to pretend they're being
One of the BARs
against the machine.
I don't know why Marine is the only VTuber to make the Beppis become the Mega Beppis.
The fuck is the Beppis?
The dick. Penis. Beppis. Meme word for dick. Also,
Okay.
We're slowly turning more and more transparent, and then we're fading off into the light. Why are we so fucking transparent? Jesus
I made
Christ.
us transparent so that we don't get in the way of shit on screen.
Jesus Christ, Dallas! I'm becoming a ghost. Bitch, I'm dying of tuberculosis. I'm a ghost, bitch.
Phone number and restaurant table.
I'm on combo, table 3. That's Mickey's table. That's Mickey's place. And the phone number of the same place, probably? Alvaro. Felix Alvaro. Route 217, Hollywood Sunset, between 12 and 2 p.m. He planned this.
Bitch, I'm dying, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Bitch, I'm dying. You have to stop your
know that guy.
cigarette addiction, bitch.
Alvaro.
He's
I'm
one of
down.
the guys from the ship.
His name was
Bitch,
on
I'm
the
becoming
manifest.
transparent.
Looks like McGoldrick wasn't the only one.
It just
to get
depends
a
on how on the color on the colors on screen.
Hey, Alvaro.
Hey, Lieutenant.
He's just a plain detective now, Chico.
Who's the jughead?
This is my partner, Roy Earl. We just want to find out what happened.
What happened is that someone took a shot at my bus. And then cops turned up and start treating me like I'm some sort of Pachuco punk. My people have been in California for over 300 years.
Very fucking admirable, Felix.
Alright. Formed of the Coolidge heist.
You hear anything about the big heist on the Coolidge?
Yeah, I heard about it.
So what happened?
Not much. The cops came and interviewed me and all the other guys on the ship.
It's not really what I answered my question. I asked what happened is in the heist itself. What was going on in the Coolidge, not... need to swallow something there, buddy? Bad cop.
I was down at the 111 Club this morning, waiting for the medical examiner to scrape Eddie McGoldrick's brains off the bar. You want to tell me anything about that?
I heard that Eddie came into some money. Too bad he didn't keep a low profile. It was a tough break to get through Okinawa and then have to buy it back home.
Alright. So, Felix. What's up with the fucking shooting?
Who's shooting at you, Felix?
How the fuck do I know?
I think you know something.
The dead guy on the roof works for Mickey Cohen. Why would Cohen want you dead?
Man, I don't know anything about Mickey Cohen or any of those gangsters.
Really? Because Mickey Cohen seems to know you.
Your name was in the sniper's notebook.
What the fuck?
Felix.
Cohen thinks because we were on the boat, we have the morphine.
What's up?
Courtney's meeting those guys to sort it out.
So,
Courtney
we're giving
Sheldon?
up.
Yeah. You remember
The
Sheldon, don't
Russian
you, Cole?
arms dealer
We'll be in touch, Felix.
You heard that Jack is in
tried
LA?
to give
Saw his name on the manifest.
some
He's been here a couple of
cartel
months.
enemies of them,
Sure glad to
of
see
the
you got over
government
your
and
wound,
our
Lieutenant.
law enforcement
I mean,
agencies and all that.
detective.
Tried to give them high-grade Russian military weapons.
Pretty cool customer.
And
been
we're
under
giving
fire
him
before.
up for
You buying his
some
story?
fucking
Not for a minute.
shitty basketball player
Guess I already have an ambulance? Okay.
caught with
ambulance.
weed in Russia, and a former Marine that I don't know was caught for something else. We're giving up prime asset
Cole
for
Phelps,
that.
badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Jack Kelso.
Just a second.
What is wrong with this country?
Jack Kelso, apartment 4, 1408 North Central Avenue, Hollywood.
Thanks, man.
Wish there was a simple answer, but things are too complicated for that.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed?
Let's go pick up Kelso, then. I still can't hear that name without thinking of that 70s show.
Jack was a company sergeant. He would never get involved in something like this.
We brace him and drag him
Who
downtown.
the fuck is Dale Earnhardt?
It won't work.
Who?
He's a tough customer.
Dale Earnhardt?
Never heard of him. I know Dale Gribble.
CIA says it has found no link between itself and crack trade.
We examined ourselves and discovered there was no corruption. You should believe us without asking any questions.
This is Detective Roy Earl.
Hello, Cole.
I like how fast you fucking said that.
Actually,
Yeah, I don't trust CIA or FBI or any of those alphabet fucking
Do I have any
things,
choice?
especially
No.
those two.
The alphabet agencies.
You know what's the fucking thing about the FBI, right?
Better for all of us if
We can
stuff
literally
their
disband them
station.
right now.
Bad move,
We don't even
Cole.
have to go process to it. Just like, hey, thanks for catching the bootleggers. You're done.
How have you been, Jack?
Cut the crap. You pick me up in front of my apartment like a common criminal and then expect small talk? Fuck you.
And like, there's literally nothing the FBI does that the other departments aren't already better at and more specialized for.
I want the fucking $80 fucking Ultramarine figure.
Yeah, I know, and I want cigarettes. God. Okay, you know what? I'm hitting this bong. Fuck it.
Oh my god, some people are already putting it. Some people are already saying they're gonna put it in jars. I'm with my people.
Finally found them.
Literally, I'm utterly disgusted by the jar thing, but unironically, I would put that in a glass jar just for the meme.
Of course.
I wouldn't fucking cover it in metric shit tons of fucking horse cock seed. But that shit would go in a glass jar, and people would look at me, and I would just smile at them, because if they know what it means, then I've caught them.
So why horsecock? I just don't get it.
I think it's a battering ram.
Okay, I guess fair enough.
Because as we've discussed, and as we've shown with Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance.
But don't you have a flat tip? Does that make it hard to get inside?
I think that, but it's actually super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Ha! I know that reference.
But I think that's absolutely funny. The fact that throughout both of our styles, I'm definitely a brute force, and we show that in Metal Gear Rising, because I just beat the shit out of everything with my sword.
I mean, I can brute force, but that's like a last resort, right? Like, the way I would do things, right? It's one extreme or the other. It's either pure stealth, or if I get detected and have no option, I just throw out the explosions. Fuck it.
And you just go, hey, I figured out the stealth mechanics of this game, and I stealth every fucking enemy. Ha, look at me.
What can I say? I'm committed to the more complicated path. I don't like taking the easy way out. It feels lazy.
I'm sorry, did you fight those fucking gorillas? Did we fight the same enemies? How are they easy?
Yeah, it's simple. Just don't let them know you're there. That's the best way to fight anybody. Just kill the motherfucker before they know you're there. That's why stealth is great.
That's the easy way. The real hard way would be to face all three of the fucking things at once and get your shit milli rocked while you're beating them.
Okay, well, that's the easy way, depending on what you mean, right? It's the hard way in the sense that you are putting yourself at substantially more risk, but it's the easy way because it doesn't require more effort on your part. Right?
It requires tons of effort.
No, because you don't have to think about what you're doing necessarily. You can just run up and punch them, right? But if you're stealth, that requires a lot more effort. You have to know what the enemy's thinking. You have to know what the enemy's looking at, hearing, can sound. You have to be aware of everything around you. You have to be incredibly cognizant.
Counterpoint. I have to fight 3 fucking Harambes.
I've fought 4 and been fine. Alright, so can I focus on my interview?
I fought them, and I had to fucking deal with 4 fucking gorillas that wanted to anally rape me with their fists.
Right. Dude, they just drop kick you. That's easy to dodge. Alright. Let's interview Kelso now. So let's see what he knows about the Army surplus morphine.
You know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
Looking a little bit. Let's see, 6 Marine. Turning 6 Marine linked to morphine theft.
Jack, you know about the morphine. You weren't involved, but you know who is.
You can't prove what I know and what I don't know, Cole. This is going nowhere.
I want to use this, but I don't think that's right. You can see on the stream, right? Neko? Neko? You just leave all of a sudden? No? Okay. want to say this, but I don't think that's right.
Like
You know
I
what,
made
let's
a
come back
mistake.
to this question. Alright, Ex-Marie McGoldrick.
Did you know that Eddie McGoldrick recently came into money and bought a nightclub?
No, I didn't know that.
He's honest. Good cop.
And you didn't know that some mobsters blew his brains out last night?
No, I didn't.
Alright. Arms stolen from the Coolridge?
You heard that a crate of BARs went missing?
No, I didn't.
He's solid. Yeah, again, good cop.
I saw Felix Alvaro today.
Good. How was he?
A little pale. One of Mickey Cohen's goons had emptied about 60 BAR rounds into the bus he was driving. A public bus, in the middle of Hollywood. Are you going to tell me what's going on? Or do more innocent people have to die?
Yeah, and what's in it for you, Cole? Newspapers? More glory? Another promotion? Another medal at the expense of men who fought for their country? Count me out.
So, SS Coolridge robbery.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolridge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
That doesn't answer my question, motherfucker. Love how his nose flares. He's obviously nervous. Let's see.
I don't believe you, Jack. You were there. You were either involved or you know who is.
You calling me a liar, Cole? I hope you have something to back that up. I won't let you hide behind your rank any longer.
I know we gotta use this for something. Which
Sorry.
question, though?
Sometimes you have to shake the tree to see what falls out.
Alright, well, we got 4 points. Let's burn one. Doesn't fucking help me. Alright, let's try the other one.
Do you know that there's a gang war going on in LA trying to recover that stolen morphine?
That has nothing to do with me.
It's not a lie. That's definitely a doubt then.
I'm sure it would be gripping to hear
Bad
more
cop.
of your life story, boys, but the truth is, I don't give a fuck. You were on the boat, Kelso. What happened?
Do you really think a bunch of Marines could muscle in on the dope rackets in this town? Between the Vice Squad and the mob, I hear it's pretty sewn up.
You better watch your mouth.
Everything okay, Neko? Yeah, you stopped talking to me all of a sudden. So, I was wondering if something's up.
What do you know about the Army surplus robbery from the Coolridge, Jack?
What I know is that on 3 separate occasions you would have been dead if it weren't for me. I don't know anything about the robbery.
I don't believe you, Jack. You were there. You were either involved or you know who is.
You calling me a liar, Cole? I hope you have something to back that up.
Yes, I
I
think
won't
this
let you
is
hide
it.
behind your rank any longer.
I feel like this is right somewhere, so it has to be here, right? Everything else I got. Alright, we're going for it.
You
Fuck
can take
me.
me off your little list. I'm not involved.
Jack?
So we should have just
Just
doubted
one
that?
information.
Alright, fair enough.
Bullshit, Cole. Did you seriously believe that dragging me down here would get me to give up my own guys? You call yourself a Marine? Trying to make a name for yourself with this shitheel? Look at this chump with his $200 suit and $2,000 car.
The tough guy act is really impressive. I like you, Jack. I'd like to make you for this. I really would. I'm going to be working on it and keeping an eye on you. You can go now.
Shooting, Robert Steiner, 6780 West Sunset Boulevard. The victim is a Chris Majowski.
Business
Another
P,
name for the
what?
manifest?
Neko, did you get hacked?
How many more friends of yours are gonna get plugged?
Okay. Piz Joe Pajiba Biden? What the fuck? Neko, what the hell's wrong with you? I love how you're saying a bunch of nonsense, but somehow you can say Biden perfectly fine. Nick, are you okay? I'm a bit concerned, bro.
Talk about tension. That was like being trapped in an elevator with a married couple who can't decide whether they love each other or hate each other.
We go back a long way.
You went too easy on him. Next time, you leave it to me. I know how to handle that smug son of a bitch.
You don't. Jack will never give up his own men.
Did I hear my fucking siren, asshole?
They just walked up and shot the man. 2 of them officers, they went that way.
Go on, get after him.
Let's go. Lost your hat, Roy.
I can't hit a target that isn't there, Phelps.
Of course we have to take the ramp.
Hit him, Cole. Spin him out.
Can't get close enough.
I'll try for the tires. Keep your foot down. Let's see how fast he runs on bare rims.
Going too fast.
Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. I can't take the shot from here, Cole.
Oh, shit.
Step on it, huh? Just get me a little closer.
Oh, they're back me. Shotgun, let's go.
You're covered, Phelps.
Like a bro. LAPD Vice Scan looking good all the way to the talk. Stoker tell all main cost jobs at City Hall. Air District Attorney declined to comment.
We have to look at damage limitation. We can't allow that strumpet Brenda Allen to bring down the whole administration.
We've got to put a lid on the press. Can't someone talk to Harry over at the Times?
It's too late. The Times would look ridiculous if we dropped the story now.
Who is this Stoker?
Stoker's a lily-white. Nothing that will fix this in the short term.
My law and order credentials are disappearing as we speak. Can we get Brenda to leave town?
Yes, we can, but she won't go quietly. Brenda has extensive records.
Can she at least lay low?
That's already been taken care of.
Mayor? District Attorney?
Who is this guy? And what does he want, Horrell?
Name's Roy Earl, detective, administrative vice.
Aren't you one of the clowns that got us into this mess?
Oh, I think that the orders regarding Brenda come down, not up, Mayor. I have a human interest story. It involves a certain LAPD cop, a hero from the war, who has let his beautiful wife and kids down, who has betrayed America for a German junkie whore, who has abandoned his pledge to the LAPD and his commitment to the public. We all serve. Could be all over the papers by tomorrow, and you would be off the hook.
So what do you want in return, Roy? fingering a fellow officer.
Hand soap? Well then. So you have to actually read the newspaper, then the count is collected. Oh, that's fun. Alright then. He's meeting, 9 p.m. at News View Building. Sheldon, mid-20s, 5'10", dark hair. Shit. Well, we better get to that meeting then. Oh, shit. This is, yeah.
An LAPD file. We have a traitor in our midst. All of the names on the list have a hit team assigned to them.
Goldrick, Christopher. Goldrick was killed the other day. Christopher's the one they got now. I guess they already crossed him out. Just go back at Higgins Colony. Felix isn't marked at all. I guess they gave up on him because it didn't work the first time. Let's see. Driscoll and Beckett are at the Hollywood Post Office. Higgins and Colony are at the Chinese Theater. Alright. This is there. Felix Alvaro, Wants, Beverly Wilshire. Pearing's Restaurant. Yeah, we should probably hold on to that, dude.
We need to get to those guys fast, otherwise there'll be no case.
Another BAR.
You're behind the wheel.
Where are we going?
Start with the Chinese Theater, I guess.
They're taking out all the guys from the ship.
Why? How does that get them the dope?
They obviously don't know who has the morphine, and they're waiting for someone to crack.
The machine gun sound effect doesn't stop.
Steer him off the tar.
Did you hear that, right? That fucking machine gun sound effect didn't stop. Also, did they actually shoot the guys they're hoping for, or did they just shoot random people? I guess it doesn't make a difference to them as long as they get the job done.
Step on it.
Okay, so it looks like wherever that machine gun fire starts, it stays there for a while in that location. Because I can hear it behind me.
Just get me a little closer. Hit him. Clear this asshole off the road. Keep it
Almost
steady
got him.
and I'll try to bust his tires. What the hell?
LAPD, put your hands in the air.
That motherfucker just run in front of me while I was shooting. Jesus Christ. What was he even doing in the middle of the street? Alright, let's get to the post office.
Can you drive to
Maybe we
this
can
one?
save them.
Do we know where we're going?
Wilcox Boulevard. Okay, Neko, what the fuck is wrong with you? This looks like what would happen when my freaking cat slept. Okay. You just fucking fall asleep midstream, dude? Okay. Alright, I guess then we'll, goodbye to Neko for tonight. Daddy bye. Just, tuck you down here, buddy. Yeah, right. Dude, you were laying on your keyboard. And doesn't look at him, it's got a BAR I can use. Alright. Cover me, boys. Excuse me, mind if I borrow this? Yeah, cluster in one spot while I have a machine gun. That's gonna work out well for you. Neko, go to sleep. Stop trying to type.
Tell Courtney. Bad luck. It was worth a try. God. Polar Bear Ice Company. Really did it. Wonder whether it was worth it.
Most people never get the chance to be rich. Wouldn't you risk it?
Nothing in his pockets, I take it?
They weren't even his prints, and he still confessed.
Neko, fucking stop chatting, okay? You're just filling up my fucking chat with... Okay, I'm gonna have to go ahead and time you out. Five minutes? Okay, jeez. Oh, no, that's 10 minutes. Alright, that's fine. Neko, you're filling up my chat with fucking clutter, okay? Can't have that.
Looks like Sheldon is bringing his own fire team with him.
That's we have our meeting place, 1640 North. Los Palmos? Yeah, apparently.
Majewski, Beckett.
Azure
Driscoll, these are
went
good
to bed,
guys.
I guess, and he's typing in the chat, and he's just saying a bunch of nonsense, and he has like
Now, they
entire
won't have
paragraphs of
unwavering
one
stand
letter,
in the face of temptation, Cole.
and an ad, of course. Oh well.
You know the way. You can drive.
All right, where to? This isn't looking good. I feel like the fat kid at the back of a race.
You sure it's Cohen making the hits?
All fingers point his way. Your buddies are in way over their heads. Being a Marine doesn't mean shit out here.
Light them up. All right, let's kill these rat bastards.
And we didn't get a gun from the trunk because...
On the roof,
really should be keeping this shit in the front seat.
Stay down. You're clear. Go.
For a rifle for that shot. Oh, come on, that didn't kill you?
Find some cover. Let's move. They're making a run for it after them. Give me some goddamn cover.
Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
Is that a BAR? Because I want one.
Are you trying to get yourself killed?
Oh, I didn't mean to step off. Fuck me! You guys went from a carousel job where I had to fucking... Yep. That's how we do things. Got my Thompson.
On the roof! Go fucking down. Stay in cover. Keep moving, I'll cover you. I'm wide open.
Why do I keep thinking those are climbable pipes?
They're making a run for it after them.
Jesus, Roy, you had so much time to shoot him. Got him? Alright, cool. Yeah, you finished those ones.
I'm gonna put out an APB on every one of the sons of bitches on that
KGPL to Car 11K. Car 11 King, come in.
Car 11 King.
11K, go to Hollywood Station. Hey, Courtney Sheldon is at Hollywood Station requesting an interview with Detective Cole Phelps.
Well, I'll be damned.
That's not correct protocol, 11K. I'll take that as a roger.
Car 11 King en route.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
Where are we going?
To the station, dumbass. I have all the BARs in these cutscenes, and I get to use one in this shootout. God damn.
Roy, in my office, if you please.
I'm working a major case. I'm not close, Cap. It's gonna have to wait.
Let Phelps do the interrogation.
But, Cap,
No buts. This is more important.
Like how he gets a little smug there.
Let me guess.
Bought an AK and a bunch of ammo. Calm. Left wants to take from you. Panic. You have an AK and a bunch of ammo. Calm. Yep.
I mean, you know you've made it if you got that guess.
Dr. Fontaine, I presume.
Sheldon, is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation.
Alright then, so we're gonna be interviewing two guys. Sheldon looks pretty calm, pretty determined. That's like him. Fontaine looks like he's cooking something up in there. We have to approach this very carefully then.
Stare all you want. I have nothing to hide.
We'll see about that, Sheldon.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but that's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Let's see. Beckett's confession. We need to use that for one of these questions. I remember that. I can't remember which one, though.
It's nothing personal. I'm just doing my job. You understand that? You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Oh yeah, you're lying. You look pretty comfortable, but you're lying.
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
God damn it.
You're off the hook. For now.
Is exactly which piece of evidence you need for which question. That's what I get. That's what's screwing me up here. Let's see.
I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll.
But I think this is the one where we use the confession.
That's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're lying, Courtney. The other guys aren't smart enough to attempt something like this. You either give it up, or I go after Jack for it.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
Beckett's confession. I believe this is exactly right. Unless I'm wrong and it's the other question. Let's go. Fuck me!
Jack isn't scared of you, Phelps. None of us were. We just followed your orders.
Okay, so this one then.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Doubt.
So
fuck my ass. I've aced this one before. Which fucking question does the question that you need to use Beckett's confession on, that comes up later, doesn't it? So wait, is this the question where I use the 6 Marines on? First one?
I'm praying that those prints come through so I can nail that
Sheldon.
son of a bitch.
Is this your attorney?
No, detective. This is Dr. Harlan Fontaine. He came down here to help me out.
How do you do, sir?
You stole the morphine from the Coolidge.
You can't prove that.
Let's see if I can try. And what is your relationship to Sheldon, sir?
Tutor, mentor. Mr. Sheldon is a medical student of mine. He has a very bright future.
Oh, that's nice to know. Too bad all of your war buddies won't get to see your graduation. I would have asked Beckett or Majewski or Driscoll about their involvement, but It's difficult, considering they're all dead. That leaves you, Sheldon.
You can't blame their deaths on me, Phelps.
You're lying, Courtney.
I know this one is a lie. I just can't remember exactly the piece of evidence you need. Jesus.
And how do you prove that, Cole?
If it's not Beckett's confession, then... Shooter's notebook. Shooter's notebook or the note, actually. That sounds right. Yeah, actually, I don't think I ever used the 6th Marine for anything. The note? Yes!
We know about your showdown with Cohen. We found notes on your guys.
Cohen is hitting our...
You would think that would be its own question.
We have the morphine. I told him that we don't have it. And that's the truth. Isn't it, Doc?
I believe Mr. Sheldon. I think he's telling the truth, Detective.
You believe him? You can't vouch for that? It's almost like you know he's guilty, but you don't want to be culpable in it. Okay.
You were on the ship, Sheldon.
Yes, that's correct.
So you had opportunity.
But it doesn't mean that I was involved.
Okay, I'm gonna use an intuition pointer. If it removes truth, I'm gonna fucking... God fucking damn it. I hate that. Of course it does that. Truth is always the... Truth is the rarest answer. So then... This can't be the one for Beckett's confession, right?
So you don't mind that the mob executed McGoldrick, Driscoll, and Beckett to get to you?
I don't know why you're trying to pin this on me. Where's your proof?
This has got to be the one for Beckett's confession, then, right? Unless I'm remembering it fucking wrong? I probably am. Yes! Okay, there we go.
Before he died. Bad luck. It was worth a try.
I feel bad about Beckett, Phelps. He was a hard charger. Those guys deserve more. I don't blame them for taking their shot.
Have you finished, Detective?
I'm just getting started. You have an answer for everything, Courtney. Let's hope Jack does, because now I'm going after him. Is there anyone you're not prepared to sacrifice?
Jack is not in this. He's a good guy.
You or Jack, Courtney. I don't care who goes to jail. I just want the morphine off the street.
What are you offering, Cole?
Don't be ridiculous, son. This man is gambling.
What's your offer?
Doctor, good to see you.
I'm conducting an investigation.
Upstairs in my office, now.
This man is about to confess.
As of now, you're suspended from duty, pending a fitness review.
What are you talking about?
You heard the man, Phelps. Upstairs and face the music like the hero you were. You certainly had us fooled, Detective. Phelps, you're one of my favorite sons. You've broken this old man's heart.
Sir, what is going on here?
You're suspended, Phelps. Hand over your badge and gun.
Don't keep him waiting.
What is going on here?
Your wife's attorney has
Chief of
pictures
police
of
ever
you
tells
on
me to
the
hand
jail.
over my gun, I'll put it in his fucking mouth and pull the
Pressing
trigger.
charges. You'll be formally charged with adult.
Damn the consequences. I don't hand over my guns to anybody.
As an LAPD officer, as I'm sure you're aware.
I don't understand.
How could you do it, lad? Your wife, your children, consorting with the enemy and a dope fiend at that. You're lucky the war is over. You'd be taken out and shot. The department doesn't need this kind of publicity, Phelps. Hand over the gun, keep your head down until your board hearing. I forbid you to make any comments to the press. What the hell were you thinking?
German women have grippy vaginas. Man, what else is there to think?
Marie, listen, Marie, I need to explain.
Please leave. You're upsetting the girls.
Let me see them, Marie. They're my daughters.
Go to her, Cole. You have done enough damage here. Do you want me to call the police?
For God's sake, Marie. Can't we at least talk?
What is there to talk about? Do you love her? Do you?
That hesitation.
What are you thinking? What about our children? Can you imagine what this has been like for them? Go away, Cole. My father has hired an attorney and you will be hearing from him.
I'd like to explain, Marie. I'd like to tell you what I've been going through.
What you've been going through. I have had reporters camped out on the front lawn all morning. I can't stand it, Cole.
Veterans never get respect. Don't know why he doesn't have his own 45 from the Army. Just uses the gun the department issues him. I mean, I know Cole's the kind of square who'd only use the guns he's allowed to use, but come on, he's not that square. He would fucking keep at least one, just in case. He's a Marine. He should be trained to be prepared at all times. Yeah, I think it's implied that he's set up a little bit. It's mostly just Roy trying to dick him over. 5 stars! Woo! Haven't gotten a 4-star yet. See, that's why I wanted this case to be its own fucking stream, because it takes 2 hours just to get through. God damn. We can probably still do the next 2, though. Or at least this one. Good old Wilshire, though.
Okay, everyone, keep it down. Cole Phelps joins the arson squad today.
How'd you like porking that German whore, Phelps?
Phelps is up before a review board in December. Until then, he works the arson desk. End of story. Phelps.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what you did or didn't do, Phelps. I hear you're a good case man. But if you fuck up on my detail, I'll have you out of here before your feet touch the ground. Do we have an understanding?
Yes, sir.
Cap, we don't want a fucking rat like Phelps.
Can it, Tilden? Phelps, I'm partnering you with Herschel Biggs.
I don't do partners. You know that, Cap.
You do now, Biggs. Social basket cases like you two should get along just fine. Biggs will show you the ropes, Phelps.
This is arson. There are no ropes.
It shouldn't take long, then. Start with these 2. House fires. 326 South Kenmore Avenue. Steffen's family was out of town when it happened. Then go to 4414 Rosewood, family by the name of Sawyer. Fire brigade will be on location.
Are they suspicious, Captain?
That's for you to find out, Detective. Now get out of here. Both of you. Get out!
I was door knocking.
Switch to my good suit, damn.
All morning, but I gotta make on the car in the end. I was door knocking all morning, but I gotta make on the car in the end.
Do you have to say that twice, bro?
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Any ideas?
Captain said the first place was on Kenmore. Let's go.
I think we bust in there and find the goddamn evidence.
You got a stakeout down on 2nd later tonight.
That's the one. About a week ago, this guy murdered his wife and dumped the body. But that's the cop who put him away.
You know the way. You can drive.
So where do you want to go?
Stefan's first.
How long have you been working arson?
We gonna do the small talk thing now? Talk baseball, exchange addresses? I don't think so. Feeling down, hotshot? Need a buddy? We'll look somewhere else.
Sure, he said it a third time if I let him. Yeah, probably.
There isn't much left.
There never is if the job's done properly.
You think it was deliberate?
Nah, that's real pain in your face. They would have moved out the things they care about if this was insurance. There's no mileage in this. Hello, Mike.
Hey, Hirsch. Cap this one.
Yeah, Mike Brannigan, Cole Phelps. It's okay, Brannigan. His name may be dog shit, but there's none on his hand.
No offense, Phelps.
None taken. Do you have anything?
The fire started late last night. Stefan's family at Catalina Island. Won some kind of competition. Looks like the only thing they ever won in their lives. And they come home to this.
I'd say they were pretty lucky, really.
They don't have any insurance. Everything they own, including the house, is not a pile of rubble.
Where are they sleeping?
In the car. It's lucky the whole block didn't burn down. Word is they're bulldozing this whole neighborhood to build new homes for GIs. That's the man in the house. In the ruins. Terry lady is his wife.
We'll take a look around. Come on, Phelps.
He's the dirty cop from the newspaper.
Right. Can I drive the fire truck? I want to drive the fire truck. No, I can't drive the fire truck. God damn it. Come on, every kid wants to drive a fire truck. We've all been there. And let's just look around.
Found under the train? He solved the case. Booked some barfly for the murder.
That's a heater, isn't it? Yeah, insta-heat.
Recently serviced. Could be something to go on.
It's been serviced by Matthew Ryan for the past 3 years, all during September. Yeah, that sounds about normal. Franklin Manny, John Elgin, Matthew Ryan, alright. Keep that name in mind.
Looks a lot like the cop who pointed a gun at me.
He's the dirty cop from the newspapers.
Take a smarter man than me to connect
Principles of color and color mixing. Guess someone in the family was an artistic type.
So what next?
Talk to the family. See what you can get from them.
Well, I doubt we're gonna find anything else. Just do one more quick look on this side.
Isn't that the cop who caught the guy that was pretending to be dead?
Alright then.
Mr. Stevens? Cole Phelps and Herschel Biggs, LAPD. I know it's a difficult time, but could we have a word?
John Steffens.
You were out of town.
We won a prize. We had a wonderful time. Came home to this.
Do you still have the tickets?
Sure.
It's a formality, but we'll need to speak to the issuing agent.
Gulliver's Travel Agency. Alright then. Reed looks pretty solid. Just distraught about the situation. Doubt he has any reason to lie to me. Alright.
Can you tell me any more about the prize that you won, Mr. Steffens?
Weekend at Catalina Island. My wife got this flyer in the mail from the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
And more?
Did you enter any kind of competition?
My wife filled in a flyer. This lady just rung up and told us we won. It's the first time I ever won anything.
Alright, Suburban Redevelopment. What's this about?
The Redevelopment Fund. Did they offer to buy you out?
They're building new houses. They showed their money and most of the neighborhood just packed up and walked away. But I never bargained with them.
It looks solid. I have no reason to go bad cop with them, but I feel like he's not telling me everything. Let's go good cop. Fuck me.
GI houses?
Yeah, something like that.
That's all we need for the moment, Mr. Steffens.
Alright.
My first instinct was go bad cop. Like, no, don't pay attention to your first instinct. Should've listened to it. Fuck me.
What's with him?
You've seen the papers. I guess he's thinking about his own family. I'd say he's searching for some kind of atonement right now.
Alright then.
Dirty cop from the newspapers.
So, the Lasian Fields. Huh. Yeah. So they really are going through this whole neighborhood. Lasian Fields. Building a better California.
Some bitch looked a lot like the cop who pointed
That's
his
some
gun.
smiling face.
Phelps, 1247.
That's what it looks like, Iggy, but we gotta investigate.
How can I help, Detective?
I need information on the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
Yes, Detective. Just checking. The fund is a semi-government agency established to speed up the building of GI homes.
Yeah, I just now realized why bad cop was the way to go for that question. Fuck. Because everyone else
You have an address.
accepted the payment he was holding out.
There is
Damn.
one listed here, corner of Beverly and Mariposa.
Thank you.
Hindsight's 2020.
Herschel, let's roll. Can you drive to this one?
And where exactly are we going?
Sawyer House. Actually, I can drive to this one. Fuck it. Do-do-do-do-do.
Have there been any other house fires?
This is arson. We get an average of 2 a night. Does that answer your question?
Turn the goddamn siren on.
For what?
Any unit, 211 in progress, 520.
Central? We're in Wilshire.
South Hill Street, unit to handle code 3, identified.
driving here? Shut up.
Hi, Albert. We've caught this case.
Hey, Biggs. We? You have a partner? What gives?
This is Cole Phelps. You may have read about him.
Oh, now I get it. Hello, Phelps. Welcome to the netherworld of arson. Family of 4 found dead in their beds. Heater explosion.
Another one?
Looks that way. Insta-heat Model 70. Before you get excited, we get a couple of water heaters a month go back. Take a look around the yard and see what you can find.
Wait, do I have the coroner's car? I don't even know I could drive that. If I can drive that, yeah.
Mal. You gonna stick it out, Cole?
I'm gonna try, Mal. What have you got?
Family by the name of Sawyer. Mother, father, and 2 kids. All in bed from the looks of it. Oh, I'd say carbon monoxide poisoning. The burns are superficial.
Time of death?
I'd say about midnight. Anything more exact will take some time to determine. Lynch tells me this has something to do with a faulty water heater?
Could be. There's been a spate of problems with a particular brand. I've got another angle in mind.
You care to elucidate, Detective? This is a murder and not an accident. Sharing information has helped us solve quite a few cases together.
I need something concrete, Mal, before the department gets wind of it. I'm in arson for a reason.
I feel sorry for your wife and kids, Phelps, not for you. But you're a good case man. One of the best I've ever met. I'll help in any way I can.
Thanks, Mal. I'd say that's firm but fair. How about the insurance companies write these incidents up as acts of God?
I love how there's these creepy abandoned dog houses at some of these places. Heater explosion must have started here, right? Or no, it'd be around by the kitchen. The heater doesn't have to be by the kitchen, right? Or maybe I'm just thinking it wrong. Yeah, probably. What's that?
Hey, Biggs! Is this significant?
Regulator valve. Good find.
Detectives? This is the next door neighbor.
Detective Phelps. Can you help?
They were supposed to be going away.
It is Phelps saying you got sent to arson because cops know you're clean and trying to save face with whoever's trying to pull bullshit. No, it's more that arson, you don't really get results in arson. Fire destroys most evidence that you could use to actually, you know, have a solid case. So they send him to arson to make it so that he can't be successful.
They won a trip somewhere, but little Henry got sick. So
Man, they're trying to
cancel.
undermine him as a detective.
What are the chances?
Do you know who ran the competition?
Gulliver's Travel, up on Santa Monica Boulevard.
Thanks.
They basically tell you that arson is the where they send all the bad cops. Basically, where all the failures go.
Hurry, you can still catch them.
You know, you could try actually running more than that, dude. I mean, I guess he's an old dude, so yeah.
Stop! LAPD! We got an ID on you, Fireball. Stop right there!
Bitch! Gotcha!
What's your name?
Herbert Chapman.
So you like fires?
Some.
Watching them or setting them?
I don't want any trouble.
Turn out your pockets.
Arson's where cop crews go to die, pretty much, yeah.
You're a naughty boy, aren't you, Herbert?
I keep myself to myself.
Cigarette in a matchbox, that's one way to start a fire. Gonna hold on to that, because I need it.
Cigarette in a matchbox gives you 5 or 6 minutes.
God, I want a cigarette.
If you want more time, you use a mosquito coil. Don't you, Herbert?
You like this fire, Herbert?
Hell no. I heard it over the fire radio. Sounded sweet.
His voice is too young for that fucking face.
Come see me at the fire station. I have a theory about this.
Will do, Lynch. Take this guy in. We might want him for questioning later.
You got it, Detective.
Why have you got such a hard-on for this case? If it is murder, it's almost impossible to prove. Fire doesn't leave much evidence. There's no percentage in this.
I think it's more than one case.
They're house fires, Cole. Accidents, heater fires, gas explosions.
There's got to be a reason.
The reason is you want to be a star again. Forget it. Give it up. You'll feel better.
There's something to this. I know it.
What are you talking about? Arson is insurance. It's always been insurance.
We still investigate the cases, Biggs. The people in this house are dead.
Go soak your head, Phelps. This hero business is a full-time obsession with you.
I'm gonna make this case. I'm gonna rub the department's nose in it. Help me or stay out of my way. You got it?
Alright, so I guess we can try to hit up that travel agency then. It'd be sort of redevelopment. Oh, there's travel agencies all the way up there. Well, suburban redevelopment's right here, so I guess we can go ahead and look that up. Yeah, we passed by it completely.
This is supposed to be the registered offices of the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
This is an Elysian housing development, Mac.
So Elysian is an investor in the redevelopment fund.
Looks that way.
Are we done here, Mac? I've got work to do.
Sure, buddy. Thanks for your help.
Now we are seeing those Elysian Field billboards.
Elysian are investors in the suburban redevelopment. So what? If you think I'm putting my pension on the line and harassing Leland Monroe without evidence, you're out of your mind.
So Elysian Fields builds the houses, while the Suburban Redevelopment Fund foots the bill.
Bidding in triplicate failure to submit dailies as ground for dismissal, and criminally failed spinal costs will be ignored. From Mr. Leland Monroe himself. Don't think we're gonna find much looking around here. But do I have this car unlocked? I don't think I do.
Check local publications for times of your favorite programming, including...
Shouldn't I have this car unlocked?
KTI Radio.
I guess I already have it then. Okay. Let's head to Gulliver's then.
You can drive.
Remember when you could smoke on planes? Remember where you could smoke everywhere? I guess the smell gets to people, so I guess that's fine. I can understand getting rid of that, but still.
John Cunningham, can I help you, gentlemen?
We have reason to believe that the Sawyer family of 4414 Rosewood Avenue recently won a competition run by your company.
Yes, I remember them. They called up to cancel at the last minute. One of the kids was sick.
Interesting.
Very unfortunate.
Do you mind if I take a look at that?
So both of the families had won the contest? But the Sawyers had to cancel at the last minute.
The Sawyer family, Rosewood Avenue.
Given 4 flying boat to Catalina Island, Catalina Island, Catalina Island, all Catalina Island. Hayner, Guilford, Elmore, Once, Morelli, Vera, Galligan, Hemwint, Steffens. Yeah, here's the Steffens.
Here they are. Steffens.
Alright then.
Tell us about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund.
There's not much to tell. They run a promotion. Our promotion's mailing list covers half of LA.
So they are not a government agency?
I don't believe so. Government organizations don't usually get involved in promotions.
I'm told the tickets were a prize.
Yes, they were.
You do a lot of these prizes.
Look, there are hundreds of these promotions running at any one time. If you're the lucky guy, you get your name pulled out of a hat.
Looked a little nervous there, buddy. I'm gonna go bad cop on this one.
While the Sawyer family were supposed to be at Catalina Island, their house burnt down. You consider them lucky?
Christ. I'm sorry to hear that.
Can you tell me who offered the prize won by the Sawyer family?
Sure. Look, there's supposed to be some sort of supervised draw with hundreds of tickets. But the reality is the Suburban Redevelopment Fund calls me every couple of weeks and tells me exactly who's won.
Thanks for your help.
No problem. I just wish I could do something for that family.
You could put round the hat. A few bucks would really help them now.
I suppose so.
Good. I'll put you down for 50. I could tell you were Samaritan the minute I walked in the
50?
door.
Good man, Cunningham.
I love bigs.
You're all right.
Yeah, I'm great. Poorer, but great.
Lynch says we should visit him at Fire Station 32.
Sounds like a plan.
exactly
Don't
is
really got
this
anywhere
guy,
else to
Lynch?
go.
Lynch is a legend. You should feel privileged. He doesn't let many people into the inner sanctum. Keep your mouth shut, and you'll learn something about fires.
That's why.
We came as soon as we could.
Palm Springs for the weekend.
Lynch.
Biggs, you two investigating the house fire on Kenmore Avenue as well?
Yep. Why?
I had a look around the place while I was out there.
Do you believe the fire?
I deal in facts, Phelps. evidence of an explosion. No obvious sign of accelerants. Wiring looks intact. Come and take a look at this.
This the heater from the Sawyer fire, Al?
Yes, it is.
Huh. Looks like it was recently serviced.
Yeah, a month ago. Hold on, I wasn't done looking at that.
A theory only. I don't have enough evidence to prove.
Got the name at least. Reginald Varley.
Okay, Phelps. You're a bright penny. You have a gas supply. You have a Bunsen burner as a pilot light. You have a regulator valve, and the balloon represents the gas expanding in the room. Now, the gas has to make contact with the mosquito coil to form an explosion. Let's see if you can work out the chain of events.
Right. So this would be... Is that the balloon? Yeah, I think so. So that has to be next to the coil.
The gas bubble needs to be next to the coil if it's gonna ignite.
So this Bunsen burner would represent the pilot light, so that has to go in the far end. Man, the regulator valve goes in the middle.
Good, your regulator's in position. Okay, I'll light your pilot and turn the gas on.
You pull the lever on the left.
So that's how it's being done.
Maybe. There could be a fault with these valves. I've adjusted this one for our experiment, but you need to take it to InstaHeat and see what they say.
Sounds like a good idea.
The headquarters is on North Harvard Boulevard, number 262.
Thanks, Albert.
Testing of those heaters would definitely be the best angle.
See you at the next show.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
You gotta be kidding.
Yes, we can drive this one. Fucking A, I don't care.
Show?
Next fire. We should go to the factory and see how many of these things are going bang in the night.
You know this Chapman character?
Guy's a freak. Loves fires. He's the kind of guy that we'd like for a lot of things, but we don't really have any credible evidence to pursue him with.
Any available unit, meet the officer. 211 just occurred at 253 Main Street.
211. And it's nowhere close to me.
Units to handle code 2 identified.
Oops. Actually, there should be a location of a secret car, if I remember correctly. These kinds of gas stations here. Yeah, there should be one inside. Yes, yes, this is exactly one. Let's see. Ah, not these ones. These ones aren't impressive. Oh well. Secret car's a secret car.
Herschel, come on.
Keep your shirt on. Here I come.
Yeah, you want secret cars, always look out for the Alico gas stations. They always have one. Immediate T-bone. Well, what was that guy thinking, getting in the way of a giant fucking fire truck? And do I have this car on my list? No, I don't. Packard Custom. Alright, cool. And with this instant heat car, that will bring me up to 65.
If the skipper sees us driving around in this, we're dead.
Alright, so only 30 cars I haven't gotten. Alright, cool. I think it's mostly a bunch of two-doors I'm missing.
I didn't come to California to be a secretary.
LAPD detectives, ma'am. We need to speak to someone in charge.
I see. Well, duty manager for today is Mr. Rasick. You should find him in his office.
Calling you stupid would be an insult to stupid.
He plays the saxophone. Oh, and boy, can he get me going.
That's the swine. Look at it.
How bad is it? Come on, you can tell me.
Okay, yeah, he looks like a boss man.
It's been a year. What's he waiting for?
Oh.
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson. We're investigating a couple of house fires. What can you tell us about this?
Pressure regulator from a Model 70. Let me take a look. We have a problem. This has been tampered with.
What?
You see this diaphragm? It forms a seal across the saddle here. Gas flows across from here to here. The diaphragm regulates flow. It's been reversed. It's a subtle change, but it means the gas never closes off properly.
So the gas leaks. That would be how the gas expands and gets to the hits the coil, but well, what can he tell us about the Model 70?
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
Seem a bit unsure there, buddy. Shifting around your seat a little bit. Bad cop?
You're telling me that you've
Bad
never
cop.
had any problems with this heater?
Look, you've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either. See, Biggs and I get each other. I love it when me and a character are on the same page. I like the heater service history.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I mean, he seems a bit more relaxed now, but... yeah, bad cop. Fuck me!
You employ accredited mechanics to do this.
We call them installers. Technically, they're gas fitters.
Installers, then?
They know what they're doing, Detective, if that's what you're trying to imply.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you.
You gotta do that fucking shit again. Hold on. Was that actually a lie? That couldn't have been a truth, right? Wait, are my cars still unlocked? Gotta check.
You gotta be kidding me.
They should be saved as soon as I do it, though. Nope, okay. about this big one? I don't think I've had this one yet.
How are we gonna look getting around in this thing, Paul?
Oh, I guess we did have one. Alright. Shut up, Biggs. I'm trying to do 100% completion. Granted, I'll have to redo cases in order to get all the newspapers, but still.
It's not about getting, it's about giving.
LAPD.
I'm trying.
Yeah. Alright.
Crazy cop that almost ran me over.
Detective Phelps and Biggs. So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Okay, so that's how I extract a dowel.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
I mean, he's not as nervous. He's not shifting around in his seat. It's his eyes, mostly. I mean, even his fingers look a little bit fidgety, but... Well, what's the actual accusation here?
I think you're lying, Rasik. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
Yeah, we wouldn't have anything like this, right? Yeah, we wouldn't have anything to back that up.
Looks like I was mistaken.
So is this a truth, then? No, it's not.
Could the switch have been done on purpose?
Yeah, I suppose it could.
So what the fuck? So if it's a lie, what am I supposed to prove it with?
You gotta be kidding me. We're driving this?
No, just getting it for my showroom. 'Cause I like vintage vehicles, fuck you.
Okay, keep moving, lover boy. Oh, Susie, you are so bad.
So you're telling me that this is not a manufacturing fault or service repair?
I don't think there's anything inherently wrong with the design.
You're telling me that you've never had any problems with this heater?
Look, we've changed the design since the Model 70.
These things are still being installed?
It's the demand. None of us could keep up with the amount of housing going up. At the budget end, we're still using some of the old stock. We are installing 100 heaters a week. They're not all faulty.
They're not all safe either.
Are these diaphragms prone to failure?
They tend to go after a while. The rubber lasts quite a few years and then it perishes.
So the guys' names that I've been seeing doing the repairs on the heaters, they're fully licensed and accredited.
Sure, of course they are.
What were the names again? Reginald Varley, and the first one was, Matthew Ryan. Okay. What the fuck? I use an intuition point here.
I think you're lying, Rasik. I think some of your men aren't fully licensed. You're desperate to cover your sales.
And how are you going to prove that, Detective? Name me one of my guys who would have overlooked a fault like this.
Well, it's got to be the heaters themselves, right? Because these are the heaters that exploded. You know what? That actually makes sense now. Fuck me. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Varley?
You know about Varley? He's on the
I
run
either
for
think
divorce
too
and
much
dispute.
or I
It's
don't
not so
think in the right
You
direction.
in the habit of hiring criminals, Razik?
bad. I need guys, Detective. This boom is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity.
Right.
I want you to get me a copy of the list of your installers.
Okay, I'll get it for you. There, around a dozen of them. Housing business is going crazy at the moment.
Nesta,
This is a
Walter,
long
John,
shot. We are
Leroy,
not gonna
Peter,
rouse that whole
Robert,
list.
Albert, Franklin, Moan, Thomas, Matthew,
I want to
William,
run it by
Reginald,
R&I.
Stefan.
Cross-reference for arsonists.
Hmm.
See if any of these guys have any previous. Sir, I need to use your phone.
Yeah, that
Go
would
right
narrow
ahead.
it down.
Oh, I wish I could afford that.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
You are a modest little
Phelps,
person.
badge 1247.
With much to be modest
How could I help, Detective?
I need to know if any of the following names have a previous criminal history.
Okay, Detective, run the names.
Acevedo Ernesto, Clemens Walter, Elgram John, Gable Leroy, Kelligrew Peter, Kuttner Robert, Limehouse Albert, Manning Franklin, Neves Raymond, O'Brien Thomas, Ryan Matthew, Spurgeon William, Varley Reginald, Zurich Stephen.
Zurich.
Clemens Walter. Previous conviction for arson and malicious damage. Burned down a house in Westwood in 1942. 4-year jail term.
Thanks.
Ryan Matthew. Charged for contempt of court. Attempted murder. Plea bargain down to assault charge.
Anyone else?
Interesting.
There is a Reginald Varley wanted for murder by Detroit Police Department.
Thanks. You've been a big help, young lady. Your employment roster is quite the rogues gallery, Mr. Racick. Desperate times indeed.
Yeah, I've been hankering for a dust-up.
Do you have an address for Clemens?
He's working on an apartment building on Catalina and 3rd.
What about Ryan?
Currently working at a housing development on Normandy and 1st Street.
Varley, where is he?
Beverly and Mariposa, currently working on a new housing development. Hey, Varley's a good guy. You can't harass all my people.
He's wanted by Detroit police.
Yes, they do. But my men have a right to some privacy. Don't you need a warrant or something?
Show him and keep quiet.
It's a fucking investigation. Their privacy doesn't matter.
Here. Happy now?
Stick around, Mr. Racick.
Right. So this is Walter Clemens. Law and Authority.
Clemens
Anarchist
is a fellow
essay.
traveler.
Mm-hmm. Well then. I actually did once find a website that always had anarchist literature. I can't find it again though. Matthew Ryan and wow, he's got a bunch of those. I'm gonna assume he's probably bigger on this.
Some light reading on the merciless capitalist machine. Ryan wants the world to be a better place, don't we all?
This would be Varley's then. Yep. Nothing suspicious about his locker, actually.
The company went through
He's
thousands
got
of
mosquito
these
coils.
before. Still got eaten alive.
Although, it would be kind of weird to keep these in your work locker.
Varley has a problem with bugs.
You know that a mosquito coil takes an hour to burn down, Racick?
No, I didn't know that.
It's the favorite choice of ignition by arsonists. Gives them time to get away.
You're crazy. He probably lives near the canals in Venice. Mind if I leave you to it? I got work waiting.
Go right ahead.
3 birds. Clemens, Ryan, Varley. Where to, Phelps?
Two peanuts are walking down the street. One was assaulted.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right. Where to?
Let's grab Clemens first.
Biggs, LAPD. We want some answers, and we want them quick.
Okay, okay. What's this all about? Just tell me what you want.
Alright. So let's review what we have right quick. So that's the anarchist pamphlets, Clemens' criminal record, American conviction for arson, carrying 4-year jail sentence. Yeah, that's pretty suspicious. Alright then. Employment with InstaHeat.
You were licensed and worked for InstaHeat?
I contract for them. So what?
You like fires, don't you, Clemens? You serviced the house on Kenmore Avenue. You manipulated the regulator valve.
I don't remember even working a job on Kenmore Avenue, much less sabotaging the place. What proof have you got?
You can show him his criminal record, but that doesn't prove he did Kenmore.
You don't ask, you never find out.
Alright, bad cop it, bad cop.
InstaHeat hires arsonists, does it?
I've worked as a fitter all my life. Put everything I had into that house. And my fucking mud shark of a wife gets awarded it in the settlement. She's blowing spics 2 at a time while I'm at work. And she gets the house. Yeah, I burnt it all right. Set fire to that fucker and watched it burn to the ground. I did my time and I'd do it again.
Sorry about the rouse, Clemens. You did the right thing.
Yeah. Right, well, tell us about your coworkers. First with Varley.
You know Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
Varley is the one with all the, No, Ryan has all the Ryan has all the
You know
pamphlets.
Reginald Varley?
No? Can't say I do.
He thinks he's clever. Bad cop? Bad cop.
Detroit PD is after Reginald Varley for murder. We want us to run you in for aiding and abetting, Clemens?
Whoa, 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 whoa. All I know about Varley is he gets kickbacks from some developer.
Does he now?
Does their work first. Spreads it around if he can.
Interesting. Tell me about Ryan.
Do you know Matthew Ryan?
No. Don't know the name.
God, you're a terrible liar.
You and Ryan are fifth columnists.
And how do you figure that, wise guy? What proof do you have? Been following me to meetings?
We found a pamphlet in your locker, Clemens. We can add your name to the register. HUAC might want to interview you.
That shit was from Ryan. He's always pushing that shit on people. Drives me nuts. He's got it in for the company.
Interesting now.
All right, Clemens. You're off the hook for the moment.
Can I get back to work now?
Let's get out of here, Phelps. He ain't our guy.
Yeah, definitely don't get that.
You can drive.
Fine. Where are we headed? Varley's on the run. He might be packing heat. If he's wanted for murder, I say we take the doubt out of the equation and let him have it.
You nervous?
It's been a while.
You were in combat.
In 1917. You know, I never fired my weapon in the line of duty.
That's nothing to be ashamed of. I hope your piece is still serviceable, Herschel.
I may be old and out of practice, but I'm still a Marine, Phelps.
It would be better for our case if we could bring him in, Herschel. LAPD, Varley! Stop or I'll shoot!
And of course he books it.
Next time, you're mine.
Nope. I did not mean to shoot him. I was holding down right trigger to run, but I still had the frickin' thing. Still had L left trigger pulled down.
Stop, or I will shoot!
It's wanted for murder. We're not taking him down easy way.
Why did you run?
The gentle way.
I'm gonna take a wild guess that you're the same Reginald Varley the Detroit police have an outstanding warrant on. How am I doing so far?
I need a lawyer before I talk to any of you.
Reginald Varley, you're under arrest for committing a series of arsons. You're also under arrest for murder. Detroit PD will be putting in a request for extradition. Until then, your guest is
arson. You can't hang that rap on me.
Be quiet. Be thankful we don't shoot you.
Are all the cops in this town crazy?
Take him away, officer. Can you drive to this one?
So where do you want to go?
Are you Matthew Ryan?
Who's asking?
Detective Phelps and Biggs, arson squad.
Arson?
You heard the man.
Like how it immediately makes him
Put this stuff
clench
in
his
the car and
asshole.
I'll be right with you.
Oh, he's
Hold it,
gonna
Ryan.
fucking drive. Get in the car.
Bitch.
Those are GI's backyards he's crashing through.
The damage is only cosmetic.
He's a one-man wrecking ball.
Move in. I'll take out the van.
Lay into his wheel well. Come on.
He's going to kill those men.
They'll get out of the way.
Only if they hear him coming.
Close in, Phelps. We need to take Ryan down before he hurts somebody. I need to be closer, Phelps.
Getting you there, buddy.
Smash the son of a bitch's rear wheels.
He's got an arson-related assault charge, and he's running.
Running don't
Wow,
mean
he's
nothing.
still going. I
We
thought he
gotta
was
get
about
this
to
guy
go
in the
down.
room before we can get an angle on him.
This man has got to be stopped.
He's determined. I'll give him that.
Get in close and steer him off the tar.
There we go.
Put your hands where I can see them. Why did you run, Ryan?
I was scared.
You got a reason to be scared, Ryan?
Matthew Ryan, I'm arresting you on suspicion of committing a series of arsons.
We have 3 suspects. As much as I'd like it to be, Chapman, I think it's
You know
one of
the
the
way.
other 2
You
guys.
can drive.
Let's get
Looks
to
like
the
it.
station and close this case.
I didn't want to arrest the kid, so I gave him a dusting he wouldn't forget.
I have 2 suspects.
Phelps, you got nothing. Biggs, Ryan's waiting for you in interview 1. Varley's in 2.
Hey, Hopkins, you practicing your asshole routine again? Come on, Phelps.
I don't know what makes you so stupid,
I
but
want
it
to make
really
homicide.
works.
I mean, you know you've made it if you got that desk.
Yeah, I guess we'll start with Varley.
Get any on the side?
We have Matthew Ryan in custody, Varley. I think all we need to do is ask him about this, and he'll rat you out.
Fuck Ryan, that pinko bastard.
Right then, work at the Sawyer
Have you
residence.
ever worked on a place on Rosewood Avenue? Family by the name of Sawyer?
Maybe. I'm from out of town. I go where they send me. I don't do a lot of repairs, though. I'm flat out on new installations.
I'm gonna try harder than that.
Why are you lying to me, Barley? If Suburban wants their new installations completed, why are you bothering with wrecks like the Sawyer house?
So I'm lying just because I can't remember if I was there or not? How can you prove that I was?
Heaters are by Varley.
Your name is on the inside door of their water heater.
Okay. You got me there. Suburban, yeah, they wanted that guy out. Sawyer kept complaining about not being able to get his heater service, so they threw in a free service as a sweetener. I think he played him, though. Because he still wouldn't sell.
Interesting. So then, how is the suburban redevelopment involved?
Word is, you're in the pocket of some property developer?
Never. I got principles.
Yeah. I got principles too, and they're telling me you're full of shit.
How did Suburban put the squeeze on you? Did they find out about your record?
There's no way you can link me to Suburban. You're wasting your time.
Clemens said that, Varley... Yeah.
Clemens says you offered to cut him in on the kickbacks they were offering. I'll testify in court.
Suburban, they got real-time pressure on getting some of the big developments finished. There's some big date that they can't afford to miss. So yeah, I took their money. But so did a lot of guys, all right? Carpenters, electricians, plumbers. It's no big conspiracy.
Sure it isn't. Alright then. About the Model 70.
What would reversing the diaphragm of an Insta-Heat Model 70 do?
Yeah, I made that mistake before. You get a big bang when you turn the pilot back on.
So you didn't deliberately sabotage the water heater at the Sawyer house?
No, I did not. You out of your mind?
Can't say that he's lying, since we don't really have anything to back that up, except for maybe his criminal record. Just one for murder that doesn't really connect him. He had mosquito coils in his locker. Would that work? Let's check a while. Let's see what the accusation is.
I don't believe you, Varley. I think Suburban wants homeowners who don't want to sell out of the way.
I think you're out of your mind. Where is the evidence that I have done anything to contribute to this fire? Huh?
Sorry. My mistake.
Let me use an intuition. Let's see. It's definitely not a truth. Mosquito coils? If it's not that, it's, I don't know that. Or the fact that he worked on the heater, but we can't use that again, can we?
Arsonists
Okay,
use
yeah, that was
cigarettes
it.
and mosquito coils as time delay fuses. You found an open box of mosquito coils in your locker.
Whoa, hang on. Those things, they belong to Ryan, all right? He asked me to hold them because his locker's full of stupid pamphlets.
Interesting.
I thought he used them for camping.
Got nothing
We're
that
done
connects
for
him to
now.
these arsons. Think he's
So
actually
what
off the hook. Well,
You're either going back to the
Yeah,
place
there's
to
still
face a
that.
murder rap, or you're staying here to answer for these arsons.
I want to make homicide. I mean, you know you've made it if you got that death.
I mean, he's screwed either way.
I didn't want to arrest the kid. So I gave
Let's
him
look
a
at the
death
Matthew Ryan. He's got the box full of pamphlets. He has it in for the company, according to Clemens.
So, you gonna see your married man again?
Out of everyone, he's the one with the most clear motive
That bum took a
and
swipe at me,
opportunity.
I put him down with my staff.
That's him. That's the best we can do for policemen in this city.
Oh, this is interview room. Okay.
What on earth is that man doing?
Save yourself some time and get this thing off your chest.
If that's your opening gambit, you better try again.
That's your smartest line, you better think harder. Alright then. Looks pretty calm and composed. A little serious,
you can
though.
Sweat me like this? Keep dreaming, copper.
It's called psychology, dipshit. It's how I do my job. Alright. This made me good at telling when people aren't being honest. Alright. Anarchist literature. Let's ask about that.
So you want to change the world, Ryan?
Yes, I do. So does every reasonable person.
And you're doing your part?
Yes, I am.
Does that include sabotaging water heaters to destroy a company?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
This is industrial sabotage, Ryan. It's all part of your campaign.
You're delusional, detective. What campaign?
Your locker is full of pamphlets. Clemens told us how you were always foisting them on people.
Sure. I spread the pamphlets. A guy has to do something. Insta-heat heaters break down every day. They're still peddling the same lousy design that they lifted from Hephaestus.
Insta-heat bought out Hephaestus?
Them, Vulcan, Pyro, and a bunch of other companies.
And you still work for them?
A guy has to work.
And the directors of the company, how do you feel about them these days?
You work it out.
Well, it definitely makes a motive.
You know how to reverse a diaphragm in the regulator valve of a Model 70 heater?
No, I don't.
Bullshit.
If you know enough to do your job, you know enough to do that repair. You're lying, Ryan.
And how do you think you can prove that?
Basic statement, federal manager, everyone will use ease of pressure regulator. Yep.
Your boss at InstaHeat said that you've all been trained to do it. It's a common repair. Are you calling him a liar?
Okay, so I know how it's done. But what would be the point? You just end up with a gas leak and then a small fire when you turn the pilot back on.
And if you didn't reset the pilot and the gas spread, what was the cause of the fire in your own home, Ryan?
I won't tell you.
Alright. Tell me about suburban redevelopment.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
It's definitely not being honest, but... Let's see.
What can you tell me about the Suburban Redevelopment Fund?
Nothing.
I mean, he got quick to deflect that. They can't say he's lying, per se. Bad cop? Let's drop an intuition, just in case. Yeah, of course, removes truth. Alright, bad cop.
I think Suburban is a front for your anarchist buddies. They're arranging for people to be out of town while you burn their houses down.
Suburban? What's that got to do with me? That's Farley's bilk. He's the one with the cozy agreement with those fascists.
Right. Now, tell me about this attempted murder charge.
You have a history of violence.
I have no such thing.
You're in the middle of a police station, dude. You really think we're not going to fucking check your criminal record while you're here? It's Brown's criminal record. Bragovich is for contempt and consult. Alright then.
You were charged with attempted murder, Ryan.
It was a court case. No criminal liability was the verdict. They said that they couldn't have known that the faulty heater installation would cause a fire. All I know is I lost my whole family. And the company that was responsible got away with it. What would you do?
Which company?
Hephaestus Water Heater Company.
I see. So, Hephaestus' bad repair caused his family to get killed in a house fire. He assaulted one of the repairmen, or the director of that company, which is now bought up by InstaHeat, which he works for, so now he's trying to destroy it. Yep. The story makes sense. It checks out. He's got motive, he's got the evidence, he's got reason. Alibi doesn't... No, yeah, there's no real alibi here. I mean, we really don't got anything on Varley. He's just gonna send him to Detroit for the murder charge. Nope, it's Ryan. Fuck him.
Matthew Ryan, I'm charging you with committing a series of arsons and for the murders of Hank Sawyer, Edwina Sawyer, Henry Sawyer, and Jessica Sawyer.
You're putting an innocent man away here. You hear me? I didn't set any fires. I didn't kill that family.
Phelps, what you did to your wife and kids was un-American.
My wife threw me out.
Did I ask for your opinion? You're here to listen to mine. What I was going to say, before I was interrupted, was you did a good job on the Stephen Sawyer case. We don't often get results in arson, so well done.
What about me? Do I get a little stamp by my hand or a lollipop or something?
What you get is another case. A bad one, unfortunately.
Woo! 5 stars. Perfectly consistent. Granted, I redone a whole bunch of shit, but there was always good bullshit reasons for it. Alright. If the Ryan fronts the grand jury with 4 murder charges around his neck. Alright then. Well, then we're going to call it here tonight. Still packing up and moving for the next couple weeks, so... Nope.
You're 2 blocks behind 1st and 2nd. We have more buildings to clear. You know our orders, Sergeant. There's barely a building left standing or not on fire in your zone, Cole. Is your sector full of Japs?
Questioning my command.
The captain doesn't want anyone falling behind.
Tell the captain we will join him when the job is done.
Just give us the word, Sarge. We'll take care of him. He should be sectioned. That Jap lover's a fucking liability.
We're here to kill Japs, not our own people.
Star-crossed son of a bitch. No one wants to serve under him. He's bad fucking luck.
Can it? We have a job to do here. If I can live with it, you can too.
Not doing that yet. I don't know how Neko thought we're supposed to do both of those cases along with Manifest Destiny. Manifest Destiny takes all fucking day to do, God. Alright, well. That'll be all for now. Like I was saying, since I'm moving up and packing up, I don't know if and when I'll be able to stream every night, so, you know, just stay tuned, follow me on Twitter. Stay updated about that. I usually announce it an hour before I go on. I usually stream at 10, so, yeah, 10 p.m. CST. So, hey, you know the deal. Please consider donating to my Ko-fi. Every 20 bucks I get is a couple packs of cigarettes, and every pack of cigarettes is a whole week of me being happy and in good spirits. And when I'm in good spirits, I'm productive in making content. Safe and peace out, everyone. Until next time.